just peeled 3 apples, and now I'm going to use the apple peels to make apple cider vinegar. We'll put them into a clean mason jar, any kind of jar I guess will work. You're going to put the core, peelings, the ends, everything that you peeled off of the apple. It doesn't matter if there are little spots or anything, because you're going to strain all this out in the end. Sorry about my video. We'll put that in. You're going, should have had this open. You're going to take some organic sugar. Put about 2 tablespoons in there. Cover it with water. A little extra water on the top. Gonna make sure that it's packed down really nicely. Cover it with a coffee filter, which I did not get out, and your ring, and then let it sit in a dark, cool place for up to 2 weeks, and you need to stir it around every couple days. This is the apple cider vinegar after been sitting for a day. Not the one I just made, but another batch. Take the lid off of it and the coffee filter. Will look a little like this on the top, but that's okay. Our cider vinegar is progressing nicely. Just want to kind of stir it around a little. Hard doing this one-handed. And you just pack it back down. Make sure it's all down below the water again. Put the coffee filter back on. Put your lid back on, let it sit. I'm going to be doing part 4 of the apple cider vinegar. First thing I will do is remove the tops off of these. And I previously did a video on these. I'm going to give them a quick stir. You notice the bubbles. It's exactly how you want it to be. Notice the bubbles on this one. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is strain it in here. I'll try to do this one-handed. You probably can go ahead and do the other one. Normally I would empty this and then do the other jar. If I'm doing 2 jars at once. That's good for now. Now we'll smash this and kind of get some of the, let some of the other juice drain out. For now, I'm just gonna, for your sake, I'm just gonna sit it on top of there and let it drain down into the jar. This is the apple cider vinegar, and of course this is the peels that are left over, and you can compost those or throw in the trash, doesn't matter. So I'm going to take this apple cider vinegar, and it's not quite done yet. It will need to sit for another 4 or 5 weeks. The longer the better. I'm going to try to do this without spilling it. Ooh. I'm just going to strain it down in there. I'm going to pour it down in the jar. Now, it's nowhere near as dark as it will be in the end. Right now it looks kind of light. But if you look at the one that I made months back, you will see the difference. It will continue to do the little process of making the apple cider vinegar as it sits. And the longer it sits, the better of vinegar it will become. And you will also develop the mother on the bottom, which is exactly what you want. So I will let this sit, and I will keep you posted on how it does. Thanks for watching. Good morning. I wanted to show you how the apple cider vinegar is coming along. This is the jar that I poured up the other day in the video I showed. I still have the coffee filter on the top so that it can get some air because the fermentation process is not complete. If you look in, it has little globs like on top. It's nothing wrong with it. It's doing its thing. And if you give it a smell, it kind of smells like yeast. So I know that it's working. I'm just going to give it a little stir around. Stir all the way to the bottom because there's an apple in there. Just give it a nice stir. And I don't have to do this, but maybe every week, every 4 or 5 days. And just to check it to make sure everything looks okay. Everything looks good and it smells good. A lot of times you can tell by the smell if something's wrong. You'll be able to tell it because you'll know, oh, it's bad. So you'll need to pour it out. But as long as it doesn't smell rotten or like sour apples that are rotten, have gone bad, then you're fine. But it's coming along nicely. You can't really see the mother in the bottom yet, but it will be there whenever the process is finished. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll bring you back as this project progresses. Thanks.